residents of Columbus have told us they use our trail system as a health and wellness, recreational amenity, get out, be active. However, what we're hearing more and more as our community continues to grow, and especially in the urban core, we're seeing more folks use it for transportation. And so in our goal set, we're looking at transportation and recreation in terms of connectivity.
As we're redeveloping and growing as a region, we know that Central Ohio is expected to grow by up to 1 million people by the year 2050. And a lot of discussions are happening at the regional level and local level on how that growth will be accommodated and how the communities will look.
The responsible thing from an environmental perspective and a stewardship perspective is to continue to increase our density inside our urban core. The building of the density, building up, is a better environmental practice. It's actually a more cost-effective practice from a taxpayer standpoint. We don't have to build additional roads. We don't have to build additional city infrastructure that we have to pay for, we have to maintain if we can build up versus out. To do that, we're able to protect and conserve more green space throughout the city, and the trail system is a part of that strategy.
Our board at MORPC adopted a trail vision map that shows 733 miles connected within Central Ohio, hopefully by the year 2050. So we're going from 220 miles of trails today, adding another 500 miles. You have the outer belt here, connecting a lot of the metro parks on the outer skirts of Franklin County with each other. And then we also have a lot of loops in the central area as well. So you could envision this, for example, as an arts trail, or this could become the donut trail, or this could become the craft brewery trail. So we're currently working with a lot of our stakeholders to figure out what the experiences will be for residents. So it's one, a transportation system for them, but also a really fun experiential system.
In terms of overall connectivity, we're not able to put a trail everywhere. So our users are going to use on-road facilities as well, including share roads and bike lanes. And it's important for all of us to understand how to share the road and be polite and respectful to each other. Our users of our trail systems and our bike lanes need to respect traffic laws, and our folks in cars need to respect the fact that bicycles have a spot on the road just as much as any vehicle does, and they're an important mechanism of transportation. We're seeing over and over again families who are going to one car, or even families who are going to no cars. And so bicycles and bicycle transportation and walking are a part of their transportation mechanism.
I don't really think it's one or another. They all need to be looked at holistically, and trails are a really important element to building out a transportation system that provides options to people to get around. We know that more people are less interested now in actually driving to work. They don't want to sit in congestion. They don't want to have to deal with paying and finding parking. They want to be more active. And so creating that backbone system of an active transportation network is really critical for this. And the other part I would add is trails are actually a very strong economic driver. Look at Indianapolis and their cultural trail and all the redevelopment that's happening there. But you also can see it here of the neighborhoods that are starting to pop up along a trail system.
It is important that Columbus recognizes that we're part of a regional collaboration and that we can't do this alone. We need our suburban partners, we need the metro park districts, we need private partners, and we need nonprofit partners to help make this happen because we're going to need them to help fund it, we're going to need to help plan it, and to help make sure that it's communicated out to the public, as well as we take care of them